O good Horatio, what a wounded name! Things standing thus unknown shall live behind me. If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, absent thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain, to tell my story. Oh, I die, Horatio. The potent poison quite o'ercrows my spirit. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself in a dew, or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon 'gainst self-slaughter. Oh, God, God, how weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on't! Ah, fie! 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed. Things rank and gross in nature possessed merely, that it should come to this, but 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not 2, so excellent a king, that was to this, high period to a satyr, so loving to my mother that he might not beteem the winds of heaven visit her face too roughly. Heaven and earth, must I remember? Why, she would hang on him, as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on, and yet, within a month, let me not think on't. Frailty, thy name is woman. A little month, or ere those shoes were old, with which she followed my poor father's body, like Niobe. All tears, why she, even she, oh God, a beast, that wants discourse of reason, would have mourned longer, married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father, than I to Hercules, within a month, ere yet the salt of most unrighteous tears had left the flushing in her galled eyes, she married. Oh, most wicked speed, to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets! It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
My necessaries are embarked. Farewell. And, sister, as the winds give benefit and convoy an assistant, do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
For Hamlet and the trifling of his favor, old it a fashion and a Tory in blood, a violet in the use of primy nature, forward, not permanent, sweet, not lasting, the perfume of suppliance of a minute, no more.
My lord, he hath importuned me with love in honorable fashion.
Aye, fashion you may call it. Go to.
And hath given countenance to his speech, my lord, with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
Aye, springs to catch woodcocks. I do know, when the blood burns, how prodigal the soul lends the tongue vows. These blazes, daughter, giving more light than heat, extinct in both, even in their promise, as it is a making, you must not take for fire. In few, Ophelia, do not believe his vows, for they are brokers, not of that dye which their investments show, but more implorers of unholy shoot, breathing like sanctified and pious bawds, the better to beguile.
I shall obey, my lord. Come this from Hamlet to her?
Good madam, stay a while. I will be faithful. Doubt thou the stars are fire. Doubt thou the sun doth move. Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. O dear Ophelia, I am ill at these numbers. I have not aught to reckon my groans. But that I love thee best, O most best believe it.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, What dreams may come when we have shuffed off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the planks of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office and the spurns that patient merit of unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Thus conscience doth make cowards of us all. Soft you now. My fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons, be all my sins remembered.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
Are you honest? That if you be honest and fair, your honesty admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
Aye, truly, for the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is a bawd than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
I hope all will be well. We must be patient, but I cannot choose but weep to think they should lay him in the ground. My brother shall know of it, and so I thank you for your good counsel. Come, my coach. Good night, ladies. Good night, sweet ladies. Good night. Good night.